Hello, this is Duntov. Today I am at the Tropicana site. It is January 3rd, 2025. So, Happy New Year to everybody. Hope everyone had a good New Year's. I'd like to wish everyone a Happy New Year and a good, prosperous 2025. So this is my first time here this year, so we're gonna look around and see what's going on. It is, it's Friday. I didn't know if they'd be working, because of the holiday, but we do got excavators going. I see 3 of them over here on this back. This would be the back tower area. So if we look, it's a lot of stuff's been done. We still have just like these big chunks of concrete. Alright, I'm trying to get my bearings here. It's really bright, the sun today. Alright, so we got the big jackhammer on this one. And you can see what he's trying to bust up all these big chunks. So if we look, they got all them big things of concrete all the way in this area. And then we got this, looks kind of black, this black looking ramp thing. So this one, a lot of people are saying that this was probably the tunnel that went from the front tower to the back tower. As you can see how it goes down under the ground. And then we used to have all the swimming pools and the outdoor area between here. So that sounds about right, because it looks like if we follow it, it looks like it does kind of go right towards the front tower area. So I don't know how they're gonna break that thing up. It looks pretty solid. Look, I mean, that looked, especially if this is what they're saying, how it was a tunnel going under the pool and stuff, it's got to be pretty strong. From here, I can't tell. I don't, at least on the viewfinder, it doesn't look like there's an opening to it though, so that's what we've been hearing that it might be. All right, let's look a little bit more in this back area. So there's 3 excavators and like one little loader type bulldozer thing there. Looks like he's sifting through the dirt. You can see how they put it in the bucket and then sifting out the big chunks. Alright, so Vegas, it was a crazy week. New Year's week, really busy. I work in the casino, so it was busy. Still a lot of people in town, but it slowed down a little bit. But I'm sure it'll pick right back up because we got our last Raider game here this weekend. Don't know what kind of draw it's going to be with the season we've had, but still got to go hang out with Raider Nation and go to tailgating and go to the game. So that'll be our last game. We're playing the Chargers. Chargers are still playing for position in the playoffs, so I'm assuming they're gonna have their starters in. So we'll see what happens. Raiders are currently at number 8 draft pick. With these last 2 wins we had, we lost a lot of spots, so it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen after the Raiders season. But always a good time going to the games, just hitting the tailgating and stuff like that. So If you're in town, you see my son and I will be there. Say hi. And go Raiders. Alright, so we got that yellow excavator. You can see he's loading up the dump truck. I'm trying to figure out what this one in the front over here is doing. If I'm not mistaken, that's like where they got the pumps for the water right there, and this, you used to be able to see it. It was open on this side. Or actually they probably took the cover off, because there it is right there. Doesn't look like they're really squirting anything down now. Let's see what this guy's doing. Looks like he's just scraping off the ground. Oh, he's got a big chunk there. Alright, so we can see they're moving. He's just moving them big chunks to the other side there. But I want to show some of the front, because it is, let me see what time it is. It's 11:13 now, and if I'm not mistaken, last few times I was out here, they start to go on break pretty soon. So we want to see them working a little here. So in the center here, we can see they're loading up a lot of the steel, like the rebar and stuff right here. He's loading it into the back of this truck. And then up front, we got this guy with his there's a lot of concrete, like thick concrete at this front tower. So you can see all this they've been busting up. And then you could also see all the rebar that's mixed in with all of this. So that's probably what's taking so long, just to bust this stuff up. Just, it's all sticking together still with all the rebar between it all. Swing over here, we got this pile that still looks about the same. It looks like that one excavator, they stopped right there. When I walking up here, it was actually still doing something, but I think lunches are starting soon. A big pile, and I do not see the rock crusher. Like, so I don't know what this pile, what they'll end up doing with it, but it's pretty big. Because if we look in the front here, this is all the concrete that they, you know, crushed up here, and they took a lot of it out. When I was here last time, they were actually loading it into the dump trucks and bringing it off site. So we still have a little bit. But I would think that they would do the same with this other big pile there, but so far, no. All right, we're gonna look. There's another excavator all the way towards the strip over there this way. It looks like he's just scooping stuff up, and he has the bucket that could... Yeah, that's the bucket with the holes in it, where they kind of sift through the dirt. Looks like he's going over, getting the, you know, from this pile, then sifting it, and then he has to drive where he just was so he could dump out the big chunks. Sorry for the movement, I'm just zoomed in so far. Any little movement goes, shakes a lot. And then it looks like he's gonna go this way, shake it up, and then he'll drive over and dump out the chunks. There it is. Alright, this is the back tower. That yellow excavator was filling up this giant dump truck, so assuming he's just gonna go drive up. I don't know if he goes up into the pile. We'll follow him, see if we could see where he ends up. I don't know, the one excavator here stopped right in the front. Kind of looked like it might be lunch break. That one stopped. He's really trying to pack that rebar down into that truck. He just pushed it down, that whole truck was shaking. Oh, that's I think what he's waiting to do. Oh yeah. He's the packer, and alright, there goes the dump truck. It's going around to the other side. Oh. Yeah, I think so. So he's actually repositioning the stuff here. Okay, if we look, the dump truck is backing in now. We can see him up on the hill. Kind of cool actually watching this. This is, you know, when we were kids, we'd play with our Tonka trucks doing all this stuff, but they get paid to do it for a living. Pretty cool. That's a big old dump truck. Alright, so I'm going to zoom out. You can see how high up he actually went in the pile. So you can see right there. So he's up there. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in. We're going to look. This would be the southwest corner. It'd be over there by Las Vegas Boulevard and Reno. You remember they were pouring all those piles of dirt. So now they kind of, if we look, or this one's in the front here. This is in front of the offices. But you can see how they leveled a lot of that out. Like it's like a mound. I don't know what they're doing there, but then if we look all the way to the other side there, they actually leveled all them piles of dirt out also. So not sure what this would be for. You know, you can just see how it's all elevated on this end here. You know, could they be getting stuff ready for giant cranes, or, you know, I don't know. I know like at the Mirage, they got a big crane in the front now, and they have the big, you know, dirt pad that they put before they put all the platform for the crane. So, I mean, I don't know what this one way on the end would be for, but you never know. Alright, and here comes the dump truck. He's done, so we're gonna go get some more load put in. Let me swing over. It looks like you got that little front loader. That person is like pushing it all in the pile, so the other yellow excavator is able to get it. Okay, it looks like they filled that truck up. It's moving out. And then if we look, there's still some of the rebar back there. You can see it behind the water truck. Oh, he's got the magnet there. He's cleaning it up. Of course, the water truck's in the way. That's pretty cool. Look how strong that thing was. Just see it sucking it in there. So would that be considered like an electromagnet? Just flip the switch to shut it on and turn it on and off. Alright, so all the excavators on by this front tower, they all have stopped. And I see some of the crew walking out, so it must be lunchtime. So no excavators to look at. We need to check on our, well, let's look in the front, I guess. The tree's still here. People ask about the tree. Some say it's gone. I mean, they just don't notice it in the video, I guess, or they're not really watching the whole video, but the brake tree is still here. You know, it's hard to notice now because it has no leaves. Being January 3rd, but today's gonna probably be 65. It's like a beautiful day. No breeze, nothing, just nice sunny, a little overcast, but really nice weather. It's been, I think, the warmest December on record, if I'm not mistaken. So it is getting warmer out here, but nice mild winter so far. All right, so the tree's still there. Now we're gonna check on the water cooler. Before I used to be able to see it, but now I can't. Let's see these guys. So they're going on break. Let's see if they will. I actually thought I heard someone say duntov. I don't know if I'm hearing things or not, but I was trying to see if they would I waved. It looked like one of them kind of waved, so I don't know if they saw me up here or not. But if you guys do watch the channel, so I'm gonna zoom in now. I don't see it from here. Sometimes I can make it out. I'd still like to have that cooler. I don't know why I'd like to have it, just the way it survived. But if anyone watches this and has access to get the cooler, and if it's still here, I think it was like in this area. It might be. Oh, I think it is there. It's still there. If anyone has access to get the cooler and would like to donate it, I'd like to take care of it. I mean, it's going to end up in the garage. I know my wife ain't going to want it, but it's just funny checking it out, how I made it through the implosion and all this demolition, and it's still there. But it looks like there's a lot more debris in front of it, because before we could get a pretty good picture, video of it, and now we got all this rebar stuff hanging down, which I don't remember before. So it was good. Hi. No. Alright, had to cut the video short. I was up there and security came, and they told me I'm not allowed to be up there filming. So security before, they don't say anything, but this lady, I guess, wanted some kind of permit for me to be up there. So it is what it is. It's the private property. So anyways, I guess that's all we got for today. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to Raiders1967. Get updates, well, hopefully on this Tropicana build, if they're gonna keep kicking me out, but I'll keep trying. So thanks for watching, and I will talk with you guys next time.